Cappadocia city, located in central Turkey, is home to no less than 36 underground cities, and at a depth of approximate 85 m, Derinkuyu is the deepest. Discovered in 1963, the subterranean network of tunnels and rooms include all the institutions and rooms you would find in a regular city: living quarters, stables, churches, storage rooms, refectories, and wineries, and the underground is said to have possibly held more than 20,000 people. Open to the public in 1965, only 10% of the underground city is accessible for visitors. Portland has its own underground city known as the Shanghai Tunnels, or the less common name, the Portland Underground. This intricate network reportedly once consisted of tunnel passageways linking Portland's Old Town, also known as Chinatown, to the central downtown area. Unfortunately, many of these subterranean spaces have been filled in during various public works projects, but a few of them are still there and open to explore. Back in the day, the basements of many a downtown bar and hotel were linked to the Willamette River waterfront by way of these tunnels, allowing supplies to be moved from docked ships directly to basements for storage, thus avoiding rain and heavy traffic. Though still a controversial topic, rumor has it the tunnels have also been used for the practice of Shanghaiing, kidnapping people for them to serve as sailors. Beneath the streets of Scotland's capital lies a dark and damp world, dating back to the 18th century. The Edinburgh Vaults, also known as the South Bridge Vaults, are a series of chambers formed within the 19 arches of South Bridge. Opened in 1788, a period of great expansion and growth, the vaults date back to a time when Edinburgh was a superstitious place. Today, they still exude a feel of gore and ghastliness. Beijing's underground city, Dixia Cheng, was built in the 1970s to serve as a shelter during invasions, bombings, and nuclear attacks. The lengthy network of tunnels, often referred to as the Underground Great Wall, included almost 100 hidden entrances and, reportedly, were built with complete services such as schools, hospitals, and sleeping halls in case citizens needed to seek refuge for a longer period of time. Fortunately, there never was an occasion for this massive underground shelter to fulfill its intended purpose, and in 2000 the place was opened to the public. Located in the town of Wieliczka just over 9 miles outside of Krakow, the Wieliczka salt mine was built back in the 13th century and has produced table salt until 2007. One of the biggest tourist draws of Poland, this underground salt city has evolved from a series of dark caves to a complex labyrinth now comprising over 185 impressive miles of galleries, about 3,000 chambers and 9 floors, with the first 3 open to the public. Once you descend the 378 steps wooden staircase, you'll be greeted with a vast variety of guided tour options. If you're interested in the history of the salt mine, take the miner's tour and get insights into the difficult profession of a salt miner. Unlike some of the other places on this list, Setenil de las Bodegas, Pueblo, small town, in southern Spain, isn't an underground city per se, but it lies underneath massive rock overhangs. Located along a narrow river gorge that's eroded by the Rio Trejo River, the houses are built into and under the walls of the gorge itself. People actually settled here for practical reasons. In order to keep out the summer heat and the cold in the winter, they only built the facade of the house, while the back was shielded by nature. The city of Pilsen, in the western part of the country, is home to Pilsen Historical Underground, a 12.5-mile-long labyrinth of passageways, cellars and wells built below the city streets in the 14th century. These cellars once served as storage space for food and barrels of beer and, some say, as an escape route in case of an attack. Legend has it that there is treasure buried within the cellar walls, although looting is discouraged. Take a guided tour and explore this ingenious underground system. Highlights include the ice cellar, the water tower, and the exhibit on medieval bookbinding. The tour ends at the Brewery Museum, where you can sample the renowned local Pilsner Urquell beer.